I can't give you anything. Map 3. I got the invulnerability on the first try. That's cool. If you noticed it, at the top left, it says restored keyframe, but I'm going to get it again. If you notice it, the invulnerability has a custom dehacked message, which I enjoy. Very cool. I should probably grab the BFG. Damn, I nailed it on the first try, but I got selfish wanting to show off the detail work. Anyway, I love this opening shot here, where you see all the revenants on the big pedestal, the multi-layered invisible cake, if you will. And then you get the invulnerability and a BFG. I had one time when doing a demo where the infinite ammo giver script failed, and I just had no cells for the rest of the map, and I didn't know how to fix it. So I don't know, just that's weird, but I don't know how that works. I am not much of a boom mapper, so I don't really know how I'm assuming it's like a fucking voodoo script or something. I honestly don't know how ammo is given to you without picking it up in the game. I can assume it's like some out of bounds voodoo script kind of thing. Anyway, had a break once. I don't want to make it that big of a deal, but I'm just pointing out that your ammo is shrinking as you play this map here, and it goes up again at an interval that is somewhat timed to if you just hold down BFG. So it should be replenishing pretty much all the time unless it breaks. Which happened to me once. Anyway, I love this fucking level. I should say that as well. The music is really upbeat. I don't know exactly what it's from, but it sounds like super upbeat, especially in comparison to the first level's song, which is more of that zony, ambient, kind of atmospheric horror kind of vibe. Whereas this one has similar visual theme. No Hall of Mirror sky, but it's, you can't repeat that in every single level. I like the black sky. I think it looks good. I like this purple structure in the middle. It has that kind of mysterious temple, what the fuck is that kind of vibe to it, which I appreciate. I like the layout of monsters here, how there's significantly more revenants than anything else. So if we're doing a speed run, I focus on doing the revenants before anything else, because there's way more of them. So in a slaughter map generally, when you play a slaughter map over and over, whatever the last group of monsters alive is, the ones that you're cleaning up at the end, whatever that is, more than not, are typically the groups of monsters you want to focus on in the mid and early sections. So when I was doing a speedrun for this, I tried to ignore the Arachnotrons, Barons, and Cyber Demons as much as I could here. And so I like doing this horseshoe around here. So the Cyber Demons are on the other side of this Revenant horde, and I'm just kind of horseshoeing around so that the Cyber Demons are constantly shooting at me. I want to get close kind of to them at each edge of the horseshoe, so that they'll start shooting at me if they're not already infighting. Sometimes they're just, most of the time they're just already infighting, but sometimes when they're not, it'll re-trigger them to get back into that. So that's my strategy on that one. But overall, again, I love this level. I think it's, the opening shot is really great. And that's a big thing for slaughter maps, especially this kind of vibe-based slaughter map, is you really want to have a really beautiful opening shot where everything is kind of neatly packed in place, and then all hell breaks loose. I really enjoy it. It's a little bit of a cliche, but it's probably one of the only cliches present in this one. I don't know. I've only played the first 3 levels, so there could be, I don't know. But again, it's just a great level. I like the vibe of just shooting with the BFG. I like this kind of back and forth thing. It's very melodic, very rhythmic, and it's easy to get lost in it. It's kind of like playing music a little bit when you're BFGing things in a very specific kind of way, so it kind of gives off that feeling that I enjoy. I think it's fun. And as we can see here, pretty much everything is dead. We're in the cleanup phase. There might be a few Barons left, but I don't really think there are. And again, I love this level. I love that center purple piece. I love the layers where there's the purple and black layers I like the purple and black theme in general. It's a good thematic color combination. And this map is basically, as well as the first map, a giant square. And you know, that's the thing. How do you make a giant square interesting? Well, I mean, just look at this. That's how you make a giant square interesting. Because this map is very, very interesting. And again, one of the major things about Maribo's slaughter maps that I've played is that the visuals are often very minimalistic, which I like. I'm a minimalist fan. But the real strategy, the real depth, the real detail work is the monster placements, where they're initially placed, how they infight, the ways you can manipulate their infighting, who is often left alive at the end, which groups you want to focus on more. I notice it's often Revenants, I'm just saying. Shout outs to the Revenant, though. It's my favorite Doom monster. And I say that without, I'm not joking. It is my favorite Doom monster. So a lot of people don't like the Revenants, but I love the Revenants. They look cool. They sound cool. They're weak in health, but they're strong in attacks. It's a great monster. Doom 1 ain't got nothing on the Revenant. So anyway, the rest of this map is just going to be clearing out the Revenants and then go that center pole. If you can call it a pole, I'm not sure, is the exit. So we'll get there soon enough. I should also say that the level name is called Goth Girl Hair. To my understanding, I haven't played the rest of this episode yet, but to my understanding, each level is a different body part that may or may not be physically attached to one singular and or multiple Goth Girl parentheses S. So we'll find out more as we go along, presumably. But there you go. That's all the monsters at 5 minutes 40 seconds. Not too bad, actually. You know, I think I did do a couple of rewinds, so I mean, you know, it's literally cheating, but hey, whatever. Yeah, there you go. And again, I just like one thing about these kinds of slaughter maps where like the visual map-wise, like map geometry-wise, is not much to look at. But again, the floor is painted with all the corpses, and I enjoy it. So now we're in here, into this little section here. I didn't actually know what was on the floor here. I thought it was just like a bunch of random lines. But then I was looking at the demo processed in 1080p, and I noticed that it's just, you know, it's a classic flat. Let me just put it that way. So enjoyable and hard to discern in a low resolution, let me tell you. But that's Goth Girl Hair, an excellent level. I'm not sure how quickly I will be going through these, but I played the first couple levels here in rapid succession, and I hope to bring out more. I don't typically play newer stuff. I'm much more of a steeped in the older stuff, but you know, it's a good set. It came out. I'm doing some speed runs for it, and I enjoy it. Also, Maribo is a speedrunner, and I do have a bias toward playing speedrunners levels, so I'm more likely to play a new set if it's done by a speedrunner than not. So that's a factor. Sorry to the non-speedrunners out there, but also speedrunning this game is super easy, so I think everyone out there should check it out. It's really fun. You don't even have to be good. I mean, like, I'm not good. I mean, Jesus Christ, you know, I've got like a shitload of demos, and all of them are terrible, so you don't even have to be good at Doom to enjoy speedrunning. So there's a little advertisement for speedrunning. Anyway, that's Goth Girl Hair, and we'll see where else we'll see where else it goes in the future at a later date, as in not right now, as in the video's over. Goodbye.